Yo, boss, how you see the game?
Oh, the game, it was very fair, but we should have won this match. As you can see, the only thing that we lack is mentality and also our players, individual quality that we are lacking. And at the end of the day, it's okay. It's a fair game. It's a fair game. And you can see the last chance that we get, we should have utilized the chance. And our problem, the law should sit on the bench. That player is the one that is not making the whole team like we are suffering. It's the law. Everything is on him. But at the end of the day, I think we did well. We did well because Arsenal, for the past 10 games, you see that Arsenal doesn't have record against Man U. So this game was just a big game and it was nice. But at the end of the day, we should have won. Just that we couldn't utilize our chances very well. So I think it's a fair game. It's a fair game.
Now, you see, United played very well today. But the thing is that when they play the next game, they end up losing. They don't replicate the same performance. What do you think is the problem?
As I said earlier on, if you look at the previous matches that we have been playing, even against our last match before this, against Real Sociedad, you can see that the zeal was there. But at the end of the day, they lose concentration. Mentality wasn't there. And they look like they are tired. But as a professional footballer, you don't have to do that. This is Manchester United, not any small team. It's Manchester. So since you are wearing the badge, you should have to fight for the badge. And these things remind us for our past. Sir Alex Ferguson, if he's in charge, you see that the mentality will come. So we are hoping that everything will be fine and we will get back to our winning ways.
Finally, do you think you have a striking problem?
Of course, yes. As you can see, that one there, no Manchester United fan will just lie about this. We lack Ankasa. We really lack. We don't know what is happening to our striker, Hodgson. 14 games, not even shot on target. Like it's serious. It's serious. The only person that we can convert him is our Joshua Zexi, but he's playing a different role too. And Ahmad too is a big blow. If not that, I think Man U we will not be at the position that we are right now. So we are still hoping. We are still hoping. Maybe at the end of the season, we will just sack them, then we go and bring new people in. That is it.
Yo, how did you see the game?
I think it was pretty much an end-to-end action, obviously. Arsenal and United game, in as much as Arsenal are always ahead of United in the league table, United managed to contain Arsenal in most of the time. So, in as much as both teams were not in great form, and Arsenal has had a very solid performance in the Champions League, if you are somebody who has followed the trend of that game, you would be skeptical. You would expect United to show up and one way or the other worry Arsenal, especially if United is playing at home. But in the game itself, I think United started very well. In my opinion, I think United had a good start, and they made it count with the goal. Others will blame the goalkeeper for his arrangements as far as the ball is concerned. In my opinion, too, I think he gave him too much space to attempt the ball, and the ball is always faster than the human being. So if the space is not small enough for you to cover, and the striker or the kicker is very good and he manages to loop the ball over the wall, it's always difficult for you, the goalkeeper, to make a save. So I think Bruno, obviously, great hits, in my opinion. I think at this point, United don't deserve him. I think he has done enough for United. If I'm talking about Bruno, I think he needs to move away. Maybe Real Madrid or another team that would give him the chance to compete for titles, because United themselves are going through themselves the other things.
Yeah, so with this performance, do you think Arsenal can win the league?
Oh, right. I think the league is...
It's gone?
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Because when they fail to get a striker in the January window, it really established the fact that they are pretending to win the league, but they are not making good decisions that will help them win the league. Because if you watch today's game, for instance, in as much as United got more chances, big chances in this game, Arsenal had some few ones that I think if they had a target man would have helped them. For both teams here, that I think Arsenal is established that Arsenal needs a striker, but for United they have a bunch of players that are pretending to be strikers, because United had a lot of chances in this game, but most of them they failed to to bury them, and that has always been United's problem now. But for us now, I think Liverpool, like, the league is for Liverpool.
So finally, you see United play well today against Arsenal. Tomorrow they play against a smaller team and they'll start playing as if they've forgotten the performance they put out today. What do you think is the problem? Why are United struggling against smaller teams?
United's problem is spiritual. Like, you can't, like, yeah, to be honest, yeah, it's because there's no tactics. Like, I don't know football more than the coaches that United have had. So is it that all the coaches are bad? Like, is it that all the coaches are bad? Obviously not. So it's like there's more to United's problem, but one of the major issue is inconsistency. You know, like, they're not consistent with their results. Today they'll perform well, tomorrow it's a bit some way, like, but in some way, like, Charlie, it is spiritual issue.
Okay, finally, United are not playing very well and they have a chance of qualifying for Europe if only they win the Europa. Do you think they have a chance of winning the Europa League?
I think cup games are different. You just put all your eggs in one basket. Fight, just like how they played against Arsenal. They can play like that in all their games. I think they have a chance. But the Europa is offers some top teams in there, which will give them a lot of competition. If they want to go back and play in Europe, I think that's the only route for them, and they should go all out. Not easy for them, but that's as I said, cup games are one-off games. You can just concentrate on it, do everything possible to get the results. And United is a big team, you know, like, they always have it in them to win a title. It's just about making the right decision in the season and going for it.